Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about Week 10 power rankings and predictions for NFL football. As you may or may not know, each week I collect all of the current 2017 NFL team data in order to potentially project future performances. And it's always fluid, but I do think it's a good gauge of telling who's good at what. Obviously, catastrophic events can happen. Last week, for example, Deshaun Watson got injured. You also have the Green Bay Packers issues with Brett Hundley. Things are going to happen that are dramatically going to change outcomes in the NFL. And all I'm trying to do, I'm not guaranteeing perfection at all. But all I am really trying to do is to give you some perspective on how teams are looking right now based on data in terms of offensive, defensive, special teams type data. And terms and definitions will be in the description. So if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the work that I do, you can just go to the description and all the terms and data, or at least definitions will be there. So starting with the power rankings, this is how things are looking like for this week. Not much change. A couple teams kind of rose a bit. A couple teams took a dive. But let's just get out the top four teams. The top four teams this week are the Jaguars, Rams, Eagles, and Steelers. Those four teams are the strongest. They have 90 percentile plus in terms of their overall data. So in terms of how their offense, their defense, and their special teams is doing, they're doing well enough to score pretty highly overall as a team, which is obviously something that I would not have expected, especially for the Rams and the Jaguars. But here we are. After that, we have the Vikings, Saints, Lions, and Panthers. Then we have the Patriots, Chiefs, Seahawks, Cowboys. And then you have kind of a middle area with the Bills, Jets, Ravens, Titans, etc. Now, if you want to know interesting stuff in terms of data, the best offense in the NFL when it comes to putting up points is the Rams. So obviously not, we're really deep into the season, so I kind of want to get this information out there. So crazy, right? Because they've been able to put up a bunch of points. Their defense is not that great. Above average, but not amazing. But their offense is able to put up points. And I don't know. The Rams are a very fascinating team to me. And on top of that, the Jaguars have the best defense in the NFL. Another thing that I think is fascinating as well from that kind of perspective. But this is how the power rankings are. Again, the power rankings is not really based on wins, losses, any of that kind of stuff. It's based purely on how teams stack up statistically speaking in various data points. And you can kind of look at all this data and you can go to the terms and definitions, in the description and, kind of do what you want to do. Now, for the picks this week, so we're going to the picks this week. These are the picks for every single team this week. Seahawks over Cardinals, Jets over Bucks, Saints over Bills, Lions over Browns, Titans over Bengals, Packers over Bears, although that is something I'm going to revisit because of the issues with Hundley. And of course, Jaguars over Chargers, Vikings over Redskins, Steelers over Colts, Rams over Texans, 49ers over Giants, although that is another one that I'm going to revisit because it's close. Cowboys over Falcons, Patriots over Broncos, and lastly, Panthers over Dolphins. So lots of interesting, interesting kind of matchups this week. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also check me out on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.